Hello viewers, I welcome you to Word of Life with Padre Okoromi Paul. I want to thank all of you who have been subscribing so far to the YouTube channel and who have been following us on Facebook. Today I have with me some men who are into humanitarian service. They call the association or the organization Unity Chaplaincy International. I welcome you to Word of Life with Padre Okoromi Paul. So I will allow you to introduce yourself individually.
My name is Chaplain M.A. Clement. I'm the board chairman.
Okay, and you?
My name is Chaplain Emmanuel Nwaba.
Okay.
I'm the Director of Public Relations and also double as the Secretary of Board of Trustees.
Okay, you're welcome.
My name is Chaplain Jerry Moore, Director of Administration.
Okay, you're welcome to Word of Life with Padre Okoromi Paul. So,
Thank you, Father.
Unity Chaplaincy International, what is it all about?
Well, Unity Chaplaincy International is a humanitarian organization
Okay,
which registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission
okay,
last year, 14 June 2019,
okay,
to carry out humanitarian services.
okay. So, humanitarian service, what humanitarian services do you carry out?
Just as the chairman rightly said, we carry out humanitarian services, most especially to the less privileged.
Okay,
We pay key attention to the internally displaced persons.
okay,
As you all know, that insurgency is ravaging the northeast
okay,
and then gradually going to the northwest and some other parts of the country.
okay.
And so many people have been displaced by insurgency and are living in internally displaced persons camps all over the country. So we've taken it upon ourselves to see how we can bring succor, to see how we can bring relief materials, assistance to them
Okay.
by going there to give them relief materials and also organize some programs, morale boosting programs,
Okay.
to energize them and tell them, look, you are still part of the larger society. That you are confined in a camp does not mean you cannot get your life back.
Okay.
Here is a temporary place, and which you can still move on with life and all that. So we've been doing that for almost 2 years now, and then we've been supplying relief materials. We visited IDP, Kuchimboro IDP camp here in Abuja.
Okay.
We visited some other IDP camps. We supplied relief materials. We've organized morale boosting programs, and also in schools, we've been having contact with school children,
Okay.
organizing extramural classes for them, and also skills acquisition training.
Okay.
Most importantly, that's what we do, because we believe that when you go to school, everybody must not have a white-collar job. So you can have skills that will help you to live a very good life after graduation.
Okay, so how has the organization achieved its core mandate, especially within this COVID-19 period? Can you brief us on that? How have your organization achieved its mandate?
Yeah, my organization, Unity Chaplaincy International, have done so well
Okay,
in this COVID-19 issue, which we assisted the police, other security agents during the lockdown. Our men was out on the road.
okay, were you people allowed to move during the lockdown?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
We work during the lockdown with police, patrol with police. We do our best to maintain the discipline. You know, the organization, what is called chaplaincy, we are men of peace.
Okay.
We assist the police, assist the road safety, assist the VIO that was on the road during the COVID-19, which even the police, they congratulate the effort of Unity Chaplaincy International, other security agents who pass through, also acknowledge the effort of the Unity Chaplaincy International. And we are happy doing that, and we are ready to do more to assist anytime, any day. We are doing all.
Thank you very much. So, Unity Chaplaincy International, is it a government own organization, or is it a private thing?
It's a private thing.
Okay.
It's not a government-owned organization. It's just like a normal NGO.
Okay.
And have upside just to carry out activity of the humanitarian services. But in the anytime maybe probably government want to appreciate and see that it's good that they want to a kind of being confined to be an economic socially, but for now it's a private organization.
That's good. Does the organization create jobs for our members?
All right, thank you. Yes, we create jobs for our members. Like I said earlier on, that we organize skills acquisition training. What we do is that we absorb people. As we absorb them as our members, once they passed out through the rigors of training, we organize skills acquisition training for them.
Okay.
And when we organize skills acquisition training for them, we also try to engage them after the training. Engage them. For instance, if you say you are good at one skill or the other,
Okay.
after learning that particular skill, we engage you. Because we've seen that everybody must not have a white collar job.
Yes, yes.
And it's no longer even feeding them now.
Yeah,
Skills are better these days. So what we do now is we train them.
Okay.
After training them, we engage them. We support them to start up life and
Okay.
then earn a living from there.
So if one is to become a member of the organization, what does it take to become a member of?
We didn't have much to take it just to get our form of 1,500.
So you mean anybody in this country, any part of the country can become a member?
Of course.
So do you have a portal that people can reach you, or a website, or an email, or any medium that people can reach you in case those who would be interested after this broadcast?
We have a contact,
Okay.
which is public admin direct to us. You can communicate, give us his phone number to call if anybody wants to make an inquiry.
Okay.
And then we don't have, probably we are still building our website, it's still
Okay.
in process.
Okay.
But if you want to be enrolled,
Okay.
you have a form.
Okay.
We have a well-designed form that you can give out to you after paying your 1,500.
Okay.
You can get it and fill it and take it to the court for endorsement.
Okay.
Commissioner court, after signing it, then you add other documents that need to be added and sent to us as well.
Okay. Anyway, I'll come back to that on how people can join you.
Okay.
But first, I also want to know what is the difference between your organization and every other uniform organization out there, like the police force, the military, and all this. What is really the difference?
Okay. In Unity Chaplaincy International, we pay attention to human persons.
Okay.
For instance, now the police, they use maximum force in carrying out their activities and other security agencies. But what we try to do is to develop human persons, even though we wear uniforms.
Okay.
We pay particular attention to the development of individuals,
Okay.
development of human persons,
Okay.
making life better for people.
Okay.
So we do not actually emphasize the use of force.
Okay.
We do not actually emphasize the use of force. Rather, what we do is how do we now help out to make sure that things get better for individuals. So that actually is making us stand out. During the lockdowns,
Okay.
the COVID-19 lockdowns,
Yeah.
those who approached us while we are on the way, while we are on patrol,
Yeah.
we try to understand, why are you outside? It's not about getting you and throwing you to the cell and all that. You are not supposed to be out. Why are you outside? We tell you the reason why you shouldn't be outside.
Okay.
The implication of being outside. So we try to have that human feelings while carrying out our activities. So I think that is actually making us stand out.
Okay. Okay. So is Unity Chaplaincy International, is it faith-based?
Unity Chaplaincy International is not faith-based.
It's not.
It's a cut across.
It's not Christian thing.
It is not.
Okay.
It is not faith-based. It's not a Muslim thing. It is not a Christian a Christian organization, a Muslim organization, or Hinduist or whatever.
Anybody is
Yes,
free to-
anybody from any part of the country can join.
Okay. Now, does the organization have a national structure?
Yeah, the organization has a national structure.
So, what is your structure?
Our structure is to assist the police
Okay.
in crime detecting.
Okay.
Yeah, to also maintain peace in the country.
Okay.
We also assist the government
Okay.
in the area that we can.
Okay. So, like, we all know that at the moment in the country, we have a lot of insurgency that is accepted by everybody. So, like, those in the north and the far north, like, what have you done so far? Like, do you really, like, if someone who is a member of Boko Haram now chooses to change, do you have opportunity for such people? I will not be scared to admit them into your organization.
Well, like we said earlier on, anybody wishing to be a member, first of all, identifies with us by picking the form.
Okay.
Once you've picked up that form, we will subject you to the rigors of training, which
Okay.
is going to last for 6 good months.
6
Long-term
months.
training. Yes.
So where do you
6
do your
good
training?
months. Yes, we those who are within the Abuja province
Okay.
train in a public school within Abuja here.
Okay.
We've selected a well-fenced public school. We've also written to the Ministry of Education, and we have the approval to train in that school. So we train in that school. So once a week,
Okay.
probably within the weekends, at times within weekdays, depending on our schedules.
Okay.
We come out, we subject them. We already have professionals who train them.
Okay.
So within that period, even if you claim to be a Boko Haram repentant,
Okay.
and then you still want to come and spy or whatever, within that period we should be able to detect. We are professionals.
Okay.
We should be able to detect that this person is not the kind of person that should join us. Of course, we are out to reform. And that is why we are liaising with the Nigerian Correctional Services to see how we can reform discharged inmates who,
Okay.
who have been discharged and acquitted. We
Okay.
can still absorb them and reform them, reunite them, reintegrate them into the society to make them meaningful persons. That you were a prisoner does not mean you cannot live a normal life, that you can be segregated against and all that. So we do reformatory programs aimed at changing people who have bad characters. So that is why we are open to everybody. Not even criminals can come, we change them.
Okay. So the government, is the government giving you the kind of support you need?
For now, I will say yes or no. Why I say yes or no is this, that we have already right to the force headquarters for an approval.
Okay.
So before you wear uniform in this country, they must have to give you approval.
Okay.
And they're giving us some approval, not fully approval now.
Okay.
But there is some approval they're giving us. Yes, you can wear uniform, you can carry out 1 or 2 activities, but don't do this, you can do this for me.
Okay.
So
So
yes.
what are the don'ts?
Don't is that you don't carry arm, which we didn't intend to carry at the first place.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some gadget that we said, look, don't use them for now.
Okay.
Because why we demand for some little gadget like handcuff and co? Because when we go out for carry out our assignment,
Okay.
we probably let us mainland that we went to Borno.
Okay.
And you can see how that
Yeah,
place
yeah,
is.
those are
So
good
and then you are
gadgets.
moving just like that with a uniform. And once you wear uniform, everybody or the criminal minded people see you as a suspect.
Yeah.
So what a threat.
Yeah.
So what will happen to us when we don't have anything with us, like a little thing to protect ourselves? But they said we should hold it, but we can carry out other activities like wearing our uniform, going to IDP camps, carrying out all our programs and all that. But for some of the reason we should not do this yet, which we still maintain because we are also a law-abiding citizen of this country. We don't want to go beyond what the government asks us to do. So for now, that is it. But in terms of issue of funding, for now we have not really had a strong funding from the government.
Okay.
So, but we hope that we will get
The
there.
nearest future.
Yes.
So, can you tell people who may be interested at the end of this broadcast, can you tell them how the process of getting in contact with your organization so that whenever they want to come, they know what to come by giving them your numbers and every other thing that one will need to really come to join your people?
Okay, thank you. Before I go to your question, I want to say that we have a national structure.
Okay.
We have our offices all over the country.
Okay.
Right now, we maintain presence in about 12 states.
12
As it
states.
stands now, yes,
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
We maintain presence there, and we have our office, our headquarters here in Abuja,
Okay.
Faith Plaza, Local Government. That is where our headquarters is stationed. So for those who may be wishing to join us, we have our state offices, but we will only give out the contact of that of the headquarters for now.
Okay.
You can call, so you want to also get within your state contacts for such states, you
Okay.
can also. So the contact is 081
Okay.
39
Okay.
18 081
Okay.
39 18 12 88
Okay.
081
Okay.
39 18 12 88.
So they can also reach you on WhatsApp.
They can also reach us on WhatsApp. The line is on WhatsApp. You can also reach me on WhatsApp. we will converse on how we can become a member. Distance is not a barrier. Like I said, we have a national structure.
Okay.
Anywhere you are, you can also identify with your state province and then see how we can move together.
Wow. So I think at this juncture, I would like to say a very big thank you to you, men of the Unity International Chaplaincy. I thank you all for coming to grace this occasion. And if you have enjoyed this broadcast, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Word of Life with Padre Okoromi Paul. And also do not forget to follow us on Facebook. Do not forget to follow us too on Instagram. Thank you very much.